Hi, and today I'll be showing you guys how to make your computer faster with 7 different strategies, and they're all free. Okay, so the first way or thing that can slow down your computer might not seem like much, but a messy desktop can really slow down your computer. What I do is I just drop them all in a folder called desktop. Just them being off your desktop will make your computer faster. So grab all these and I'll drop them in there, and that's all. So this next part, well, I promised this would be free, so one way to make your computer a lot faster is adding RAM, but that costs money. So the next best thing is you can devote part of your hard drive and it'll act as if it were RAM. It won't be as effective as RAM, but it'll still speed up your computer. So first, go to the bottom button on the left, go to computer, and left click and click properties. Then you'll be here in system. Go to advanced system settings, then go to advanced, then performance settings, then advanced, and then virtual memory. Then you click on custom size, and the initial size is how much it will normally use, and the maximum size is the maximum it will ever use, and this is in megabytes, so that's 3,500 there for my initial and 5,000 for my maximum, but you guys can do something way higher or something way lower, but that's just what I want. So then just click OK, OK, and OK, and X this out, and it'll probably ask you to restart if you want to restart your computer or not, and just click exit and restart, and then the computer will restart, and that's when everything will take effect. This next part is junk files. They will fill up your hard drive and slow down your computer. So we all have junk files. You can delete things from documents, music, pictures, or videos that you don't want. So yeah, delete junk files. This next step is really, really important and will make your computer a lot faster. So you know how some of us, we get pop-ups when we turn on our computer, just tons of random junk that we really just want to X out. So this will stop them from starting in the first place, but you have to be careful because you can mess this up if you don't do it right. So go to the start button, go to all programs, and find run in the accessories folder. Once you open run, type msconfig right there and click OK. This will stop the processes and services that make a bunch of pop-ups and slow down your computer. So first we're going to use services. This probably won't stop as many pop-ups, but this will still make your computer faster. So really an important thing is to look at the manufacturer. Don't close anything from Microsoft Corporation, because if you do, it can mess up your computer. But things from other companies can be closed. You probably shouldn't close things from AMD, because that's usually your video card. Or don't close anything from NVIDIA or Intel or ATI. Don't close any of those. But some of the other ones that you know aren't important, like Apple mobile device, that's just iTunes. Bonjour service is also iTunes. Your list will look different than mine, so you just have to use your best judgment. Skype doesn't need to be open, a lot of us have that, or Steam, that's not very important. And then when you're done, click apply right here, and you're done with that part. Then startup. This is the processes that start up. Again, you probably shouldn't close anything from Microsoft unless you're positive that it can be closed. And the same thing with AMD, ATI, and NVIDIA. So some of these things don't need to be opened. We'll have stuff again, iTunes, Steam. Uncheck anything that you're positive that you don't need, but because if you do uncheck something that's important, it will not be good for your computer. Then when you're done with that, click apply, and then go to OK, and then you'll be asked to restart your computer, and click exit and restart, and then when you start your computer up, it should be a lot faster than normal. So now we're gonna get this really useful program called Advanced System Care. I will leave a link in the description for the download website, and what it does is it closes even more processes and background services that you really weren't sure about, but it can sort them apart. So then once you install it, well, be careful when you're installing it. Don't just click next, 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 accept next. On one of them, it'll have an offer for some kind of spam or something that you don't want. So go through it slowly, and then when you have an option on one of the steps to click decline. Not on the accepting the service agreement, but it'll be like, do you want this, or something like that, and just click decline, and then finish installing it. And once it's done installing, start it up. And there's Care, which will scan and get rid of any junk files or old shortcuts that don't work. It'll make your internet faster, get rid of malware, lots of good things. Toolbox here. This one is really important right here. Smart RAM. It releases extra RAM that's in your computer. So then you're gonna want to go to Go, and Deep Clean is what makes the biggest difference. If you do Deep Clean 2 or 3 times, that's about as much as the most amount of RAM it'll release. Also, there's Turbo Boost, which when you turn it on, it closes those processes and services I was talking about. And you can customize it to your likes. And then you turn it on. And it makes my computer faster. So yeah, that's Advanced System Care. It's really useful, and I definitely recommend it. The next big thing is viruses. So you'll want to get a good virus program. The one I recommend is AVG. Avast is pretty good. Norton is okay. I don't really like it gives you too many ads, but I'd recommend AVG. It's free. Don't get the free trial version, get the actual free version. I'll leave a link in the description for that also. So just scan your computer and it'll get rid of any viruses, malware, anything like that. The next thing is the desktop theme. You can, well, as long as you're in Windows 7, you can left click and go to Personalize and go down to Windows Classic and use this. It's a lot faster, it's ugly, but it's better. So the last thing on the list is the wallpaper. This isn't a very big difference. If you're really nitpicky about your speed, this might increase it a tiny bit, but it does make a difference. Even this wallpaper here, which is just flat blue, it still is a resolution a couple hundred by a couple hundred. So to get something even smaller, just go to your internet browser. I'd recommend black. It's not really like the blue, so I'm just gonna type black color. Whoops, typed that wrong. This is in Google, by the way. If you have Google Chrome, when you type in this bar, it automatically Googles it. Go to Images and search tools. This will specify what you're looking for. Go to Size and do Icon, which are super small pictures. And the one I recommend is one of these tiny little rectangles. That's about as small as you're gonna get. So, save. Then open it. And set as left click and go to set as desktop background. Well, that's about it for the video. I hope this makes your guys' computers faster. Please like, favorite, and please subscribe. There'll be a lot more of these videos up in the future. Goodbye. Okay, so then when you're done with that, just X out the window. You'll notice this bottom bar here will look different than yours. Yours will look pretty boxy and kind of ugly. The only reason mine doesn't look like that is because for some reason it doesn't let me record video when it has that boxy thing on, so, but just use your imagination.